Well, welcome back to Cheddar News. GoDaddy's on a mission to help small businesses. The company launching its new point-of-sales hardware for the first time that will allow customers to sell anything from anywhere. The news coming as the company also looks to extend its online platform into brick-and-mortar businesses. Joining us now is the CEO of GoDaddy, Aman Bhutani. Aman, thank you so much for being here. Could you just take us through this new product? How will it help small businesses? And I guess, these small businesses, many of them, we don't even have to say, but have been really struggling or crushed at some points during this pandemic.
Thanks, Alicia. Great to be on the show. And we're so excited at GoDaddy right now to bring, point of sale to our existing capabilities. As folks probably already know, GoDaddy offers the easiest way for small businesses to get online and be able to sell in their online store or on major platforms, whether it's Amazon, Etsy, Google, or social media like Facebook or Instagram. And we're so excited that we're bringing the same easy capability now to physical stores for our customers. And we're offering all of this at sort of bargain basement low pricing in the industry. Our customers only have to pay 2.3% flat for their in-store transactions and 2.3% plus 30 cents online. And yes, you're right, the pandemic has been difficult, but what we have seen is that small business owners have been resilient, they've been creative, they've gone online, they've opened stores. We have customers that started online and opened stores because they just have to go, they have to make things happen, and that's what they've done.
Yeah, we certainly have seen the resiliency in the small business, space and entrepreneurs. I wonder if you can talk about this. Is it a win-win scenario essentially for small businesses and for GoDaddy? You mentioned that the transaction fee, that's obviously, to your point, lower than some competitors, but it is a possible opportunity for extra revenue, certainly growth. Is this a pivot into kind of, getting more market share here, especially with volume of transactions and the adoption of this?
Yeah, it's definitely a win-win. We think the low pricing allows more businesses to come in and start selling because not only is everything easier to use and integrated, that at that price point, it allows the small business owners to keep more in their pocket and invest back in their business. And absolutely, we would love to have a tremendous amount of volume, bringing more and more customers online and supporting them in store as well. But the way we actually do this is that we're looking at the core of the stack. We've gone out and started at the raw basic, and we said, how low can we get the pricing and how much of that value can we give back to customers? And that's what you're seeing in that 2.3%. It's easy to remember. It's 2.3 flat on one side, 2.3 plus 30 cents online. And the idea is build that up and give most of the value back to the small business owners.
Your company is an online giant. I wonder if you can also talk about the companies that you're looking to challenge with this, smart terminal and card reader. And what do you think gives GoDaddy the advantage in this space?
A lot of customers, GoDaddy has 20 million customers, and millions of folks started their online journey with GoDaddy, and we have deep relationships with them. We get calls from them very, very often. Our customers, instead of when they want to call their CMO, they're calling GoDaddy. When they want to call their CTO, they're calling GoDaddy. We help them with their website. We help them with their online store. We help them with their email. And consistently, our customers have wanted service from us, which is easy to use and is backed up on the human side with folks in care, which is our operation where over 6,000 folks pick up the phone or get onto chat and help our customers grow their business. So, our approach is very much about working back from the needs of our customers. Yes, there are lots of competitors out there, and this is a big space, and everybody's interested in it. But what we're building is targeted towards our customers. These are the small of small businesses, and they need the support, and we've been providing it to them for 20 years.
Yeah, I think one of the numbers that I saw is that this allows you to fully serve, 60% of that 20 million customer base that you were talking about. Want to talk about the Commerce Hub, the new Commerce Hub. That's an additional kind of a feature. What problem does this help businesses solve?
Let me tell you about a customer, Alicia. We have a customer, Sarah Small. She has a business called Wicker Goddess. She started it online 2-3 years ago. And actually in the pandemic, she opened a physical store. Now she wants to start selling on Etsy. And you know what she's dealing with? She's dealing with 3 different screens. She's dealing with pulling inventory and seeing her payment somewhere else and worrying about, did I sell this in this on this screen or not? And the Commerce Hub brings everything together. It doesn't matter if she's selling it in her online store or her physical store using her smart terminal, or she's selling on the major platforms, whether in her case it's Etsy or Instagram or others. She can see it all in one place, and that gives her valuable time back so she can put it towards what she wants to do, which is spend time with her customers.
No secret that small business owners often wear many hats, do 5 or 6 jobs. So any process that can be streamlined, and to the point you made there, how that was streamlined, certainly critical and advantageous. Want to talk about what the future, of commerce looks like for small businesses post-pandemic. What do you think that is?
As we look at our customers, Alicia, they've gone through the pandemic and they're very, very hopeful of the rest of the year and what happens next year. A lot of small businesses were formed this year. In fact, we do a study, which is a very broad study, over 20 million folks. It's called Venture Forward. And the recent update of that study showed that half those businesses were started by people 30 or younger. So we're really starting to see that entrepreneurship wave come in with the young folks, and they start their businesses online, and we think they're going to want to be in their physical stores. They're going to want to try to sell everywhere they can. Doesn't matter what platform or social media it is. And we think this is a huge tailwind for businesses like GoDaddy, but also for our communities, because these small businesses are what end up being the backbone of local communities, and we're just really happy that we're able to support them.
From the impact to small businesses, I want to talk about the impact to a major business, obviously, like yours. Can you just talk about the pandemic, what impact it had on your company in terms of growth, and maybe some of the challenges that GoDaddy needed to overcome and how it's overcome that?
Yeah, during the pandemic, a lot of folks came online, and we definitely saw that. If you look at 2020, we had record net new customers, 1.4 million new, and it was a huge year for us. But as we look at the future, what it's really about is how do we offer our services in this state when all our employees are remote, right? When people have to work online over using video conferencing tools, and we still have to have the culture that serves the customer first. We still have to innovate and come up with new ideas. We just delivered the new omnicommerce solution that we just talked about this week in record time. We started on that project earlier this year, and we were able to bring it live. But it's difficult to do that when all 7,000 of our employees are in their home offices. And we're building that muscle, and I think it's a huge experiment for everyone in the world. But for us, the key things are around culture, around innovation, and continuing to maintain them, because without those things, we can't serve our customers the way we want to.
Really quickly, before I let you go here, any additional initiatives that we should be on the lookout for GoDaddy?
Well, we are committed to supporting small businesses, and I'll tell you, a lot of small businesses are served by designers and developers, and they use WordPress. I don't know if you know that platform. It's the largest CMS platform in the world, still growing. And we've launched a lot of cool stuff in Websites Plus Marketing this week. I would just say we're going to bring it all to WordPress, and the world should look out. We have a lot more to do, and we're just getting started.
Well, do me a favor, when you have those initiatives come to light and you can kind of flesh that out a little bit more for us, come back. We'd love to have you. Anytime we can help small businesses and improve that, we'd love to do so. Thank you so much, Aman Bhutani, CEO at GoDaddy.